Hello and welcome to today's show with me, Nicole Williams. Yes, I've got my very own show. Now, I've decided to create the show to air a lot more things. Now, if you're unclear on who I am, as I said, my name is Nicole Williams and I run a YouTube channel called Nicole Williams News. On this, I will post daily updates on the news that's going on in the world, mainly showbiz news, but there's also some general news from around the world mixed into that too. And that's proved, get your teeth in, very popular. So I decided to create my own sort of chat show sort of thing where I'll be interviewing celebrities, I'll be showing makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, of course celebrity news and just general news from around the world, so nothing's changed in that department, and just general fun things. As I said, we'll have a lot of interviews coming our way, celebrity and just general people that have fantastic stories to tell. If you're still not clear on who I am an upcoming television presenter / model, and most recently you would have seen me on ITV's This Morning where I modelled makeup for them. This is the second time I've appeared on their show, and I've also modelled hair as well. Let's get the show started. Here's today's lineup. Now we're going to start today's show by a little studio tour. Now here is where all of the news is going to happen. So regular news and showbiz news will all be presented here. As you can see, we've got a nice set. We've got the screen here. We've got some pictures here. We've got the sideboards. We've got Lady Gaga here. We've got Kim Kardashian, and we'll get a few more celebrity sort of cut out things done here. Obviously, if the camera can just go up, we've got the Nicole Williams studio sign there. This is where most of the show will be filmed. Obviously, when we're doing tutorials and interviews, we're going to need more space, so that'll be out of the studio and in other places. But I'm going to show you the rest of the studio. Now, over here is where all of the tutorials are going to be done. We'll be having demonstrations done here, just general things like that really. If we need to have something on show, this is basically where it's going to be shown, and just things like that. Here is where the interviews will be done. I will sit there, of course, and the interview person will be here, and hair and makeup tutorials will also be done here as well. First up in the news, Kim Kardashian. She's always in the news, but now she's in the news about social media. Kim's MySpace page has been found online, and we have to say it is very, very embarrassing. In the profile, Kimmy describes herself as a princess, and she only has 856 friends and 73 wall comments to her 30 million Twitter followers that she's got. Also in the profile, it says that she wants to meet God and to have children someday. Kim describes her father as her hero, who sadly died in 2003. It's very interesting to see celebrities' old profiles and see how much they've changed. Now, your reactions to this have been very, very funny. Minnie from Cardiff has said, "I haven't had a jammy dodger in years, so you can imagine my excitement when I walked into the car and find out they are 2 for 1. Clearly not giving a damn about Kim Kardashian's MySpace page." Mr. Shu from Manchester, we do hope that's not his real name, had this to say: "The older picture just shows how much plastic surgery she has had. She looks a completely different person now." In another comment that you've said, Muffin from Dubai has said, "Her face looks quite different now." Now we've got time for one more, and Mr. Worcester said, "She looks so much better then to now. What happened? We haven't got a clue, Mr. Worcester." But clearly shows that she's got too much money and decided to have too much plastic surgery, if that's how you want to put it. That didn't come from us, by the way, Kim. Also in the news, it's about Big Brother legend Nikki Graham. Now, also in the news today, it's been reported that Nikki Graham will be returning to the Big Brother house. Also, speculation that Helen Wood, the former prostitute who won the show last year, will be back in, and sources have said that Nikki Graham is heading back into the house for the 3rd time in a bid to shake up this year's show. The season's 7 favourite is famous for tempers, tantrums and catchphrases such as "Who is she? Who is she?" will also be a resident of the secret lair alongside last year's winner Helen Wood. We have to say your reaction to this has been very, very funny, as most people do not want her coming in. This Friday's evictee will join the pair in the away room from the main house, where they will spy on the fellow contestants in secrecy. This week's nominees for eviction are Irish stripper Mark, personal trainer Sam, and Mr. Showbiz himself, Showbiz Simon. Now, I've got some of your comments here from social media about them two going back in, and believe me, they have been hilarious. Caban has said, I don't mind Nikki Graham going back into the BB house, but Helen is a no-go. Zoe said, I bet she's still off her rocker. I bet she is, Zoe. Another person with no name, obviously they've got a name but they don't want it on social media, has said, Helen sucks though. And another person commented on that and said, Wayne Rooney would know all about that, referring to the affair that she had with Wayne Rooney when he paid her to sleep with her. We have nothing to say about that. Very funny that they comment. Unbelievable. We love social media. Now, Twinkle Toes, hopefully that's not the real name either, has said, please, not Helen, she's vile. We have to say, their opinion, not ours, Helen, if you're watching. Now, also a very tough news story today. I have seen in the newspapers and online that about a mother who has decided to run away with her son after court granted the father the custody of the little boy. Rebecca Minnick and 3-year-old Ethan have now contacted the Sun newspaper to say that she and her son are fine, but she knows that she's done the wrong thing and going to be in lots of trouble when she finally is found. She said, I know I'm going to get caught, but each day I get with my son is precious, Miss Minnick said. She also said, I've lost all faith and trust in the system. I know I'm going to be in a huge amount of trouble. I don't think I would go to this extent. I didn't realise my family would get into trouble. Of course, I'm sorry for what I have done, but I have to put my son first. Now, shocking, horrible story for the mother and for the family, knowing that they've gone missing, and a lot of you have echoed what Rebecca said on social media. As Keely Glenn said on Facebook, my child comes first whilst I'm breathing, and no one will take them away from me. I agree that children need fathers, but I also agree that they need their mothers more. Controversial comment there. Wagner has said, not Wagner from X Factor we hope, never come between a mother and her child. If she was a bad mother, by all means, then they should be taken away. But she's done it because she's desperate. We have to say we echo that, and it's a very sad story. And we'll be keeping you up to date on that over the next few days. Don't forget to subscribe and look out on our social media platforms for more news on that story. I'll be back after the break. Now, from one extreme to another, do you lie about the amount of exercise you do? A new study has revealed that Brits are becoming a nation of fitness fibbers, with 1 in 4 lying or exaggerating about the amount of exercise they regularly carry out. The research has also found that some people check in on their social media accounts to the gym when they are actually not there. How the hell they do it when it's got a tracking thing, we don't know. And a whopping 46% of those surveyed have been caught out in the lie. Do you big up how fit you are in a bid to impress friends and colleagues, or do you know someone that does? Name and shame them please below this video and get it in on social media platforms. Now, some of you have already been in touch about this story, and one, Colette Werburn, has said, I exercise 7 times a week, getting in and out of bed. When Becky Plant has said, I have never lied about going to the gym when I'm not there, and I don't make elaborate claims about the amount of exercise I do. I go to the gym a couple of times a week, and I don't mind saying that. Matt Robertson has said, oh God, it annoys me so much when people boast and brag about how much time they go down the gym, and the gym selfies when they look perfect and don't have a drop of sweat on them. I swear they're just popping in, taking a quick selfie and then going home. Bit extreme there, Matt. When Joanne Evans has said, just walking to the bus stop is enough exercise for me. My legs are pure agony by the time I get there. I have to say, well, you can echo that sometimes. But honestly, let us know what you think in the comment section below this video, and obviously on social media. You can contact us via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram or email, and you never know, your comment could be read out in a future show. Now then, after the break, I am going to be talking about Ant and Dec's yearly salary. Join me after that, but see you then. Welcome back. Now, if you remember back to the start of this week, then it was announced that TV presenters and Dec earned $8 million last year for hosting I'm Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, Britain's Got Talent, and Saturday Night Takeaway. That's without television interviews and other things they could be paid for. That works out to $28,000 a day. So we was wondering, what lengths would you go to even to earn the most amount of money that you most possibly can? Would it be working overtime or taking on other jobs just to get a bit more cash in your pocket? Let us know. You could tell us in the comment section below this video, on Facebook by searching The Nicole Williams Show, or Twitter at Nicole Wills Show. Also feel free to contact my personal Twitter page at Nicole Wills 95. You have already been telling us what you feel about these two earning that amount of money, as Rosie Higgins just simply said, overpaid, WANKERS. No need to say the word out loud. Nay Higgs has said, they are good at the end of the day. Get off your high horse. Whoever thinks they ain't, sod it. Simple, simple. Mary Whitney has said, good on them. They work hard. They've come from nothing and worked their way to the top. What is Saturday night without them? Can't wait for their return. And Trevor Dixon just simply said they're both crap. Very nice comments there. As you can tell, poor Ant and Dec, we have to say we quite like them. One news story also that's been floating around today is going to break the hearts of people worldwide, and that news is that Marge and Homer from the popular cartoon The Simpsons are getting divorced. No! This news has said that the pair will break up in series 27 of the popular cartoon and will have a very, very sad, upsetting storyline to it. They've been together for the whole show. How can they split up? Hopefully they will get back together very soon. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed my very first show. On tomorrow's show, I will be showing just exactly what you get when you purchase a Tria laser. The hair removal laser that is. And of course, all the latest news stories from the day. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Nicole Williams, and I will see you back here next time for another show. I hope you continue to watch me. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.